Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Love Experience Show. I am your host, Ashley J. I am a relationship coach, wife, mother, author, speaker, and many other things. And thank you for being here this week. So, you see the title of today's episode is called Redo Sweethearts Forever. Because if you remember back a couple weeks ago, I had the Moors on. Hey, the Moors.
Hey,
Samuel,
Hey,
hey.
turn your camera on.
Okay, I'm trying to connect to Facebook.
Okay. And the if you recall that episode, the internet connection was horrible. So I asked them to come back on and let's have a redo. They're going to share their story with you. While you are waiting, go ahead and send this episode out to 5 people. I want you to invite 5 people to watch this tonight's episode with you because it's going to be fun. And I have prayed over this episode. So we are not going to have any technical issues this week. Okay. Um, so let's see what else. While they're trying to go live at the same time. So listen, next week, June 24th through the 25th, you, if you are a lady and you're listening to my voice right now, I need you to go and purchase your ticket for the Building Your Love Empire experience. You do not want to miss this. It is hosted by myself, Jasmine Dash, and Jessica McNeil. We are all doing this together and you have to be there because it's going to be an experience. Okay, you got to be there. Again, I want you guys to share this episode. Send it to 5 people. All right, we got the Moors, y'all. Send it to five
Hey,
people
hey, what's up?
everybody.
What's up?
and let's
Hey.
get this party started. So how are you guys doing today?
I'm
We're
great.
doing good. We're glad to be here, Miss Ashley.
Yes, I'm glad you guys are here too. Okay, so why don't you go ahead and remind the people of who you are?
So I'm Letitia Moore,
And I'm Samuel Moore,
and we've been together for,
33 years.
and we've been married for 24 years. We're high school sweethearts. We started dating when I was in the 10th grade, and he was in the 12th grade.
Okay, so you know what? I want to do something real quick because I want you guys to talk about this. What am I doing? That's not it. Um, I want you guys to talk about your business, and I'm going to post one of your the pictures that you sent me, at least one of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna post one of them. Okay, because I thought this has to be shown in tonight's episode.
Oh, thank you. So, we're the owners and CEOs of Hey Sis, She is Strong, and it's a women's empowerment movement. We put positive affirmations on our shirts. And we're also the owners of His and Hers, Couple Apparel, and more. And so we actually launched His and Hers, Couple Apparel, and more about 3 years on our actual anniversary. So as you see here, this shirt says best freaking husband ever. And I have a matching shirt that says best freaking wife ever. And that was just a quote that I came up with when I was talking to my husband. And I was just saying, you're the best freaking husband ever. So I was like, let's do a shirt.
Yes.
So,
And the idea of the shirt is that my shirt will complement her shirt and vice versa, you know?
yes. For example, his shirt may say real and my shirt say love. You know, he's everything to me, my shirt would say, and his shirt would say she's everything to me. So, we like to empower relationships. Nobody has a perfect marriage. We can only share what works for us. And the best part for me is making up. Making up is fun to do.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes, yes, yes. So, something that God gave to us. We love it. We bounce off each other And sometimes I'll mess with him and he'll come up with an idea and I'll be like, nah, I don't like that. And he'll look at me and I was like, no, I like it. And, and sometimes I'll tweak it. I'll make change. He does the same for me. Yeah. We have a good time doing that.
And I do most of the design shirts, so I'm also a self-proclaimed graphic designer myself, and kind of get off the her Hey Sis shirts are like she said, they're positive affirmation shirts, and we have testimonies that people have called her and told her how they was going through something. Just getting that shirt with that positive message on it, took them through, got them to the other side and whatnot. And
Yes, we enjoy doing it. Thank you for giving us that opportunity, Miss Ashley.
Oh, no problem. I wanted to make sure. I wasn't thinking. I should have showed one of the pictures of you guys together. I was not thinking. So
that's okay.
I'm gonna download that and show it later on.
Okay. Yes, that'll be fine.
All right. So I would love for you, the Moores, to tell the audience about your love experience.
Okay, so like I stated before, and I'm gonna let you talk to baby. We met in high school. I have a friend. Well, we have a mutual friend. Her name is Jennifer Carmack, and we were down by the band room. And she said, "You know what? I got somebody I want you to meet. I'll be right back." And I'm thinking, like, where is she going at? So she went and got him and brought him to me. And I was like, "Oh my God, you have big, beautiful brown eyes." And I was like, I've never seen him before. I've been going here since I was in the 9th grade. And I never ran into him. I never saw him before until she introduced us to each other.
That's the same thing for me. I never seen her before, until that day. So it's like a heavenly, what's the word I'm looking for? It's something divine, how we met, what I'm saying? And we just clicked just like that. Tell them about
it was destined.
Yeah.
And when I looked at him, I just immediately fell deeply in love with him. I didn't even know him, but I knew that he was for me. I did know that. And
keep in mind, we met on February the 16th. I'm gonna go ahead and tell that story. February 16th, the day that we met. It was 2 days after Valentine's Day. Me, I didn't have a Valentine, and didn't have one the year before. Like I said, I get the girls, but I couldn't keep them because I guess I show them my art and my comments. I was too childish. How high school girls is. They mature faster than guys. But anyway, so this particular year, I said, the Valentine's, I said, I'm gonna find me a girlfriend, And I met her on the 16th, and not knowing her birthday was on the 15th, so that's like a 3 days in a row the way it worked out.
So ever since, I get a gift for each day. February the 14th, Valentine's Day, February the 15th, my birthday, and February the 16th, our anniversary, we started dating. So you can't stop now. You've been doing it all this time. I'm spoiled now.
It's no problem.
I mean, that's the perfect setup, because I cannot tell you the first day that my husband and I started dating. I remember it was in November, but when in November, I don't recall. So he gets away with that one.
Okay. He'll get away for this now.
Right.
Well, at least you know the month. So that's a good thing, because some people don't even know the month. Yes. Yeah. So some people just don't know the months. Yes. I hope I did this right, Miss Ashley, to go live. I hope I did on my page.
Does it show that it's connected?
It doesn't really say. It doesn't really say.
Okay. Does it say in stream? That's what I have on my side. So I don't know what it's like.
No, and I don't see anybody that I recognize. So
okay.
I can try it again. Did you hit the Facebook up?
On your side, what did it say? Add channels, and you should have been able to add your channel.
So hit add channel.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now it says add your channel,
Okay.
and it's got
channel.
TT Moore.
Yes.
So connect.
Add channel.
You connected your Facebook to it.
Okay, add channel
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
again. Okay, now Facebook Live. Okay.
You won't do what channel?
Do I hit
Page, Facebook,
do I profile or group
or page?
Wherever you want to stream it to.
or page?
Page.
Hit page. Okay. I thought it had connected, but I don't see anything.
Well, we can continue with the interview while you do that. Still talk.
Yes, so
Okay.
I did a good job with the dates, 3 days in a row.
Yes, you did. I don't know many people that can be that blessed to get gifts 3 days in a row.
Yeah, should have just went to my profile.
Let's go back.
Go back.
Well, I get well during the Christmas time. My birthday is in December before Christmas, and my son's birthday is after Christmas, so it kind of balances it out. So
Yeah, it does.
So your birthday is Christmas Eve?
no, my birthday is the 3rd of December, and my son is the 29th of December. So
Okay. So yeah. All right. So y'all it balances out like you said. That's
right.
good. So you're just as spoiled.
Yes. Yes, he is. He's just a spoil. Hopefully I did this right. I don't see you now.
Mm-hmm. Maybe to get dog.
So
Okay.
tell me about what dating was like when you were in high school.
It was like any other. Well, not at first, because when I first, can you can still see our
Can
video?
you see us?
Yeah, I can see you guys.
Okay.
Okay.
When I first started dating, it was kind of, her dad was he didn't I don't know if he liked me, but he didn't care too much. You know what I'm saying? Cause I had the dreadlocks and the graffiti written all over my jeans and whatnot. He's a deacon and her mom is a minister.
Mm-hmm.
And there wasn't. I guess I was looking too hip hop for him. He thought I was some sort of thug or something. I don't know. But yeah, he kind of made it kind of tough. But I understand now, because that's his oldest daughter. And that would be probably worse if I had a daughter. You know what I'm saying? So you just being a protective father. So I understand that. But
so, Miss Ashley, my Facebook page, just my profile page, is up. Is that the right thing that I'm on?
Wherever you want to stream it, that's your choice. Whatever.
So hit live video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go live. Okay. I kind of wish I did this earlier so I can make sure I was doing it right. But it said go live by yourself or with others.
You want to do it by yourself.
Okay. Okay, I clicked on it. Create live video. Okay. Hopefully this will do something. Okay, we can keep talking.
So, at what point, how long were you guys dating, Samuel, before you met Letitia's father?
It wasn't that long. I mean, we used to see each other mostly in school. We didn't really. How long was it? When did I first meet you there? I can't remember that.
When you first met. I can't really remember, Miss Ashley.
I remember meeting your brother because he was annoying when you first I remember him.
So wait, you have a brother too? I know you said you had sisters, so you have a brother too.
I have a brother and I have a sister.
Okay.
Yes.
That's it.
Okay.
Yes.
Is he younger or older than you?
He is younger than me. And then I'm the oldest. And then I have my sister and then my brother.
Okay. Okay. So you said her brother was annoying. How what was he?
Well,
I know
he was
my sister was annoying. So what did he do?
no, he wasn't. He wasn't like no. Her sister I ain't gonna go there because, but yeah, no, he was being a he was a little young chubby kid who wanted to come wrestle me, pick me. You know what I'm saying? He was fat little kid, but he's entirely different now. We're like best friends now. It's just something little young kids do.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you one more time, Miss Ashley. Say add Facebook channel. Then it has profile, group, or page.
Do your profile.
Profile.
So did you have to take one of your siblings on dates with you?
No, we never had to do that.
Yes, remember
We
the
did?
prom? Well, she didn't go.
No, she didn't go with us.
But she
was a prom page. She was a prom page.
And what's a prom page?
So it's people that they're too young to go to the prom, but they help out, like set up the tables, help decorate,
Okay.
serve, do refills.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if it's connected, but we're here.
Okay. So okay, you were in the 10th grade, Letitia, and Samuel, you were in 12th grade.
Right.
So what was that like, dating each other with that gap, knowing that you were about to go off to college?
So at first it felt kind of funny, when he graduated. So I was in the 10th grade, so I had 10th grade and he was in the 12th grade. We just enjoyed each other while we were together at school.
I mean, we weren't never, like we talked every night or every day, just like we do now on the phone. We, stay connected. I would come home every weekend 'cause I was only 2 hours away. So, so we made it work. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, tell us how you guys were able to create your bond in high school, and you were able to carry it over until you guys essentially had your first separation, without being with each other every day. Separation.
So we stayed connected. Like he said, we talked every day. We saw each other often. We just stayed connected. That was how we were able to get through that. I remember after he had graduated, and when I went back, it just felt so funny because we were together every day at school. Like every day we were together. We would meet each other, and you know how couples do, they hang out a little bit in between. So it felt funny, but I'm gonna tell you something real crazy. In my yearbook, back then we didn't have cell phones. In my yearbook, they took a picture of me actually on the phone with him on a payphone.
Really?
Yes.
What was the caption?
I can't remember what the caption was. I'm gonna have to check it out. But I was definitely talking to him. So, and I don't even know if it had a caption. It may have just been where they had pictures.
Okay.
You should see her yearbook. It's crazy how the signatures from her classmates and and everything up there, like you and Sam, yeah, we know y'all gonna be together forever. And,
yeah,
it's crazy.
And it's written all in my book, my yearbook, Sam and TT forever. TT loves Sam. It's written all everywhere.
And she still do that right now. She be sitting around just doodling. She still do it.
I do. I still do it.
That's cute. Okay. So so you guys know the people, you're still in contact with people that you knew in high school.
Yes,
So
we are.
They are surprised surprise, I should say, that you guys, or you said they already knew?
They already knew. They already knew.
Okay.
They already knew.
Okay. So, do they ask you, well, how did you guys stay, together
Oh yeah.
all these years? 30 something years, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I tell them, I mean, like TT said earlier, we do what works for us. What works for us might not, work for you. That's the disclaimer I always give, but we just tell them what we do, that no relationship is perfect, but we give them little techniques and things that work for us, like don't say something you're going to regret later, right off the spur of the moment. I mean, take time, step back, breathe, make a decision on a temporary feeling, you know what I'm saying? So
Right.
little things like that. But that's happening.
Yeah.
So,
And
okay, tell us the
I'm
rest of
still
the
fiddling at this. Can you still see
Okay.
us, Miss Ashley?
Yes, I can see you guys.
Okay.
So tell us the rest of the story from high school, I guess, till now.
So when we were introduced, he asked me for my phone number, and I was like, oh, of course you can have my number. Do I click X right here? So we talked to each other the first night, and we literally could not get off the phone with each other. We stayed on the phone all night long. Yeah. I felt like I knew him. Normally when you meet people, you don't have much to talk about. You don't know what to say. It's kind of short. That was not like that with us. I felt like I just knew him, and we were just meant to be. And I felt like God made him just for me into 10th grade. This is how I felt.
Right.
And also after high school, I went to college. Then she graduated. She went to college, and she went to college, Elizabeth City State University. But like I said, it was like we had such a bond. The distance didn't even matter. When you know in your heart. I mean, I won't sit there worrying about I knew other guys were gonna be coming there, but I wasn't insecure. I knew in my heart, that I won't sit there and worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Or think of anything like that. Vice versa with her.
Right.
And just like we contact, we talk, and try to see each other as much as possible. We made it work. So
yeah,
we got that bond. But
yeah, we made it a priority to spend time and be together. So that's how we were able to hold it together. We would see each other almost every weekend, and we enjoyed each other, and we hated to separate. He had to go back, and then we'll do it again the following weekend.
So this part in our last conversation was beautiful to me. There were some tears shed when you had to separate and go on about the rest of the day or week. So can we talk about that for a second?
So it wasn't, let me make this clear, Miss Ashley. It wasn't any boohoo like,
Yes, that's why I said some tears were shed. That's
right. But I had to make that clear. But yes, so we only had the weekend, Friday and Saturday, and he would have to go back Sunday. So it was quick. It was like, oh my God, he just got here, and now he has to leave, and I have to go the whole week without him being here. So it was just really, it was really tough. It was tough to do. It was really tough.
That reminds me of so my husband and I, when we first met, we were doing long distance. I was living in Philadelphia and he was here in Atlanta. So we would fly, back and forth to see each other. And once our bond, started to strengthen, we would be a little, sad that we had to leave each other. So I can definitely understand that feeling of, oh man, he's going again, or she's going again, because he was a little disappointed when I would have to leave also.
Right.
So I get that.
Mhm.
Because it happens when that connection is there and it's so strong.
Right.
I definitely get that. So can you tell us one of the things that you guys did when you were together, just to kind of enjoy this time? That's something that I felt like was beneficial for us. We would make sure we did something that was memorable, something that we could take back, when we went our separate ways, something that we could take back with us.
Mhm.
So was there anything that you guys were able to do that was kind of like that?
I mean, we just being together was enough for us. I mean, we took little trips, we'll go to the theme park or something like that, or
Mhm.
go to the waterfront, sit by the water, and just talk and smooch.
It was just the simple things for me. It was the simple things for me.
Mm.
Like he said, I just enjoy spending time with him all the time.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
just enjoyed that.
That's good. That's beautiful. Okay, so at what point did you guys have your son?
So Sam has my dad for my hand in marriage. So we were planning on getting married anyway, but I think I found out when I was maybe like 6 months pregnant, and I told him, I said, look, we're not going to get married until after we have a baby. And he was, well, we were going to get married anyway. I guess it was, you don't want people to think y'all she pregnant, now you get married. We had already planned to get married anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
But his concern was, I want us to be married.
I want to be born in
wedlock.
Yes.
He wants us to be married. So he kept pushing me and pushing me and pushing me and pushing me.
So we finally went to the Justice of the Peace. And
he always told me, he said, married. Look, just because we go to the Justice of the Peace don't mean we won't marry. We can still do, a wedding later. And so I gave in. My mom and my mother-in-law, my dad, and my sister-in-law came, and we went with big belly and all, and got married.
You send that photo.
Oh yeah. We got married, and I was just so happy because what I think about it is it was married anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it was
it was just a piece of paper, pretty much.
Cool. I can't. When I see other people ask people, how does it feel to be married? I mean, I'm like, it ain't no difference. I mean, it's just a piece of paper, but it felt like we was already, married and whatnot, which is cool because I mean, those old ways, like you can't be with no one or stay with no one until you get married. You know what I'm saying? What if you wait and then married, then you don't commit it and you don't, you don't like, that person, really like that person. I mean, it always seemed backwards to me, but
yeah. And
so were you guys living together?
Yeah, we were already living together. Okay. So like I said, we already felt like we were married. We pretty much just legal. At the end, we just made it legal. So 2 years later, it was me, him, and my mom. We were riding in the car, and he was like, "What's up with the wedding plans?" So my mom was like, "Oh, we need to get started." I said I was content. We were married, so I was good. So I wasn't really worrying about an actual wedding at the time. So we had a wedding. and it was beautiful.
Mhm.
My baby was able to be in it.
Well, he was supposed to be in it.
Well,
He's
yeah.
supposed to be a little, what you call it, bell boy.
Uh-huh.
And
Ring bearer.
Yeah.
Ring bearer.
he was 2 years old, and he was so active during the whole process of getting everything together. When the wedding started, he fell asleep. So he slept.
Now, when we were back, he was stepping on my dress. He was back there playing, and what happened was he really didn't get his nap in. So you know
Okay.
how children are when they don't get that in.
Yes.
So that was what was going on with him. My dad walked me down the aisle, and I actually sung to my husband walking down the aisle.
What song did you sing?
I Believe in You and Me by Whitney Houston. And I tore that song up. The people were in the audience yelling, "She mean that. You better sing, girl." Yes.
Which I heard when you told me that a couple weeks ago, I thought that was amazing because I could hardly breathe coming down the aisle, let alone thinking about singing. So
Right.
tell me how you pulled that off.
Well, I had did plenty of practice.
Yeah, she could really sing. She got a beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sure.
It's like something came over me, Miss Ashley, just came over me. And I just did it. I just did it. I wasn't nervous. I did it. And I meant that song. I was singing it to my baby.
Because she know Whitney Houston was my first girlfriend. Oh boy. Because I actually have, I got relatives that grew up and, around Whitney Houston. And I mean, my family up there, in East Orange. My dad and them know Dionne Warwick and all and stuff. So I never actually met her at my relative's house, but before I knew that, I was just her voice. But anyway, we're not talking about Whitney.
But yeah, it was kind of a out of body experience. It was like I'm singing this song. I mean every word. I love my baby, and I just did it.
She's trying to say I had a lump in my. I can't remember that.
Miss Ashley, he did. You know how you take a big gulp?
Yeah. Did somebody record? We can see that.
He took a big gulp.
Get the footage.
You need the footage?
We gotta get that tape.
Listen. Okay. I would be on the side of you probably.
Yes, he did. I saw
it too.
Your wife was walking down the aisle singing to you, your favorite artist, your first girlfriend, as you said. I think you probably did. That's funny. Okay. So
he did.
I mean that story is so amazing to me.
Ashley. Yes, he did.
We're starting to laugh.
I didn't say that I didn't.
You don't remember? Yeah, that's true.
Okay, I give you that. You don't remember? I give you that. Okay.
Yeah. It was. I really love him, and I thank God for him every day. And it's a song. Yeah, you give it to him, huh?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Remember you singing to me on, every night.
I was singing to him on the phone.
Vanessa Williams, what's the song?
Yeah, I would do Dreaming. I would hit notes. Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm so upset, Miss, and figure out how to do the live stream.
I'm sorry. I wish I could see your screen so I could tell you what to do.
You were dragging a little bit.
Yeah, we're starting to lag. But what's okay, so I want to move towards
I
what
know.
advice.
When you went to the yeah, in a little bit.
Take those off.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
We didn't hear your question. Clear your brow.
Okay. So I want to know
I can hear you
for
now.
can hear you now.
people
What was the question again?
I want to know for people who might be in the beginning of a marriage or trying to figure out how to keep the spice going after a certain amount of time. Let's say you guys been together for over 30 years, so how to keep the spice going after that length of time. What
So
advice
first,
would you give?
sorry. First of all, you need to know each other's language. That's very important. Great communication skills, something very important. Very important. What you say last time, baby? Don't go to sleep mad at each other.
Yeah.
You're having issues, but it's right around bedtime. Talk it out, work it out, apologize, do whatever you need to, but don't ever go to bed mad at a long night.
Yeah. And on the other, yeah. Be spontaneous, sometimes surprise her with a dinner, or do spontaneous things, send her flowers. I mean, a lot of people like the holiday, a lot of flowers, but I say it's this high short for guilt, but send Valentine's Day or birthday, and do spontaneous things. I mean, I write poetry sometimes. I write a poem,
And he'll draw something for me every now and then. And it's nothing for him to just shoot me a text and say, I love you. How's your day? Or he'll call me. Hey, baby, I just called to say I love you.
Yeah, we make sure we tell each other we love each other every day, because you never know, something could happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I should have got me some
Absolutely. I tell my husband I love him. Well, we tell each other we love each other every day, and we both work in the house. So you never know. My office is down in our basement. His is off the kitchen. So, that's something that, I try to, I don't want to say but something that we try to make sure we do often. And if I hear that he is not in a meeting, I'll knock on his door, just checking in on you. You could, do I need to get you anything?
Yeah.
Because his job has become stressful. So doing that is so important.
Yes.
And
Okay.
a spontaneous back rub or foot rub,
I love
things
those.
like that.
Okay, because those lead to something else sometimes. So
it does. You're right about that. And also spending time with each other. So not let one person be in one room, one person be in the other room. Actually spend time. Maybe watch a movie that you both can enjoy, and be in the same actual room with each other. Not texting on your phone, not on Clubhouse, not on Facebook, but actually spending quality time is very important in a marriage.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
And also,
excuse me.
Okay.
Go ahead.
And also, when you're having conversation, whether it's good or not so good. Well, when you come up with a confrontation, you have a disagreement. Trying to put yourself in the other person's shoes and try to see it from their point of view, and vice versa before make a decision,
Mm-hmm.
on
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
That's
very
good.
important. Yeah, that's really good.
That's good. Because a lot of times we don't stop to see the other person's perspective.
Right.
Right.
If we're upset at each other, it's, you did this to me, instead of trying to take a moment to say, okay, what is going on with them? Why are they
Right.
feeling this way? It's so important, and it solves a lot of the problems. I can say
Yeah.
I've done that.
Right.
If my husband and I, get into it, let's say over something really silly, I automatically know, okay, this is not us. So what's going on? Let me try to figure out, what's happening. So I'll ask him, well, what's been going on with you today? What was work like? Or, something to that
Mhm.
effect. It doesn't
Right.
hurt to ask.
Right.
That's
Exactly.
important
Exactly.
for you to ask, so that you know where that frustration is coming from. Because a lot of
That's
times
right.
it's not you.
Mm-hmm. That's
Not
right.
unless
That's
you're
right.
doing something crazy, man.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna tell you, like, I came a long way, Miss Ashley. So because I doing it, like when even with my son, it's like they're talking off. I don't mean to do that,
Mm,
but that he brought it to my attention,
mm,
and say, let me, and then I think about it, be like, oh, I am cutting them off, but I don't mean to. But the best thing about it is the communication, because
Yeah.
if he never said
yeah.
it, I would have never known that I was doing that. So we always continue to have the issue. But when he brought it to my attention, I was like, oh, let me watch that. Let me back up a little bit, And sometimes I'm still a little anxious. I want to say something, but I wait.
Yeah.
So communication is very, 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 because if he doesn't know how I feel, how do I expect him to correct it? If I don't know how
Mm,
he
yeah.
feels, I'm not able to be the good wife that I need to be, because we need to work on it. Because
Right.
if it's an issue, we need to work on it and get it together.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do
And I'm
you
gonna make
bring
it right.
up? Okay. So how do you bring up the difficult conversations? How do you have those hard conversations? Because they could be hard. Telling your spouse something that they're doing. I don't want to say correcting, but it's essentially correcting your spouse
Mhm.
with something that they're doing. How do you bring up those conversations so it's out of love and not anything else?
So, Miss Ashley, we had been together so long until I just come out with it.
Yeah, and
Just,
yes. Also, we've been together so long. We can feel each other's energy.
energy.
I can tell when she had that certain look. She be like, "We need,"
Mhm.
and I can tell right off top that is that it's the serious
Mm,
talk. And like you said, she very blunt. She'll come out with it. She don't. Yeah, she. I'm more of a. I mean, I'll talk, but I don't come out with things is like she would. She got to kind of pull it out of me more,
Yeah.
but she just come right out with it. I mean, I won't eventually I'll come out with it, but in my way, That's just what I'm trying to say.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just for me. For me, it's like no holds barred. I gotta get out.
Right.
I gotta get it out. I don't like this, or I don't like for you to do this. So I just tell them. Able to do that because I've been with so
Mhm.
long, and like he said, we can feel each other's energy, and that's just how I've always been. Come on out with it. I just feel so comfortable with him to do.
Okay, good, good, good.
Mhm.
Okay. So what else about your love experience? What else do you want us to know?
Well, like I said earlier, I love this man.
I love you too, baby. But you don't say it so many times.
I know I can't help it. and we just say it all the time.
And it's genuine too. I mean, it ain't just,
yeah, it to show love, show them you care, show them that you're in it for the long run.
And it's genuine because they mean to cut you off.
Yeah.
It's like her birthday or Valentine's Day, or any other day, couples day or whatever. I'm not the type to go plaster it all over Facebook like I got her these flowers or I bought her this candy, I cooked this dinner for, because we do it so naturally all the time. I mean, it doesn't matter if the world see that I do that type of stuff for as long as she, as long as she know that I'm doing it from the heart. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't put everything on Facebook because my God, don't nobody want to see it for real.
No, they don't.
I mean, the point I'm trying to make, I don't do it for show. I do it out of my heart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I care if nobody knows brought me flowers the other day, or I don't care if nobody that he took me to Pandora because I love me some Pandora and filling up another break. No, it has to know. It's for us. It's for us because we know.
Right.
And that's what's important.
Absolutely. So my job is a little different because being the couples therapist and the relationship coach, I gotta put certain things out there so people see there's love happening.
Oh yeah, we do. You gotta show them.
Yeah, practicing what I preach.
Yeah, we do. My point is, I don't do every little. I don't do it. We got to do things too because, like you said, we got to. We business is to promote good, healthy relationships. You know what I'm saying? I see where you're coming from. We do that, but we don't do it to the point to make it look like a facade that is something that it isn't. Or it's something that you got to show off all the time.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I get what you're saying. I'm being a little silly. I get what you're saying.
I get what you're saying as well.
Yes, you get what you're saying. But at the end of the day, it's all love. Right. Yeah. Yes. I said earlier, those all the answers. We can only share what works for us, and you can pick and choose to use. You can take from us.
Exactly. So let me, because every relationship has ups and downs.
Yes.
How did you guys deal with the down?
Well, we take a moment. Mm-hmm. I take a moment to get myself together. And once I've got myself together, I'll go to him and say, baby, what's going on? Is everything okay? Let's talk about it. Mm-hmm. And we'll talk about it. And sometimes we'll get a little loud with each other.
You get
mainly me, yes. Miss Ashley, mainly me.
I guess it's why it worked because we such our what's the word? Attitudes are so conscious. I mean, they're like
we compliment each other. He's my calm. He's the calm to my storm.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You got one that's calm all the time. Then you have one that can just fly off.
I mean, it's basically like you said, patient. I mean, I suppose to be the communication, and you can always talk it. Not always. What works for us, we always talk not to go to sleep mad with you. If something you can't really, you're not going to just sometimes agree to disagree on something. Mm-hmm. Just come back to it later, and when it's not so events, and
when it's not in the
yeah,
go back and you talk about it. Like for example, today I was talking and he kind of cut me off, and you know how he's saying what he think I'm trying to say. I said, "Don't cut me off, baby. This is what I'm trying to say." And then he was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, then after she said, I realized what I did, and she explained it slowly, and I seen her point. That goes back to what I was saying earlier.
Yeah,
about seeing it from her point of view or from her perspective.
Mm-hmm. And it really works for us. No, we don't have knockdown, drag out. Now he don't hit on me, don't punch on me. That don't happen.
No,
and it's never gonna happen because I will not allow it. And number two, he's not that type of guy.
No,
he's not the type of. Right. And another thing too is nobody needs to leave the house and drive off. We need we need it out at the end of the day.
Because if it comes to a point where you think it's going to almost get physical and whatnot, that's when it's time to that's when I think that's toxicity. It becomes toxic if you gotta if you think you're gonna come on where you're gonna have to put your hands on one. But I never been that type to
And my husband, he's not the type that like to fuss argue.
No, I don't like confrontations. I try to nip it in the bud right then, or because I try to keep my energy. I don't like my energy to be changed. You know what I'm saying? Keep it
positive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. I get that. Guys, if you're watching us, go ahead with your comments or questions that you have for the Moors. We're coming down on time, so go ahead, get your questions or your comments in now. Okay. So, so one thing one thing I was trained to do when it comes to having these really heated discussions, we always tell couples to take a time out. And during that time out, you do whatever it is you need to do to calm yourself so that you guys can come back no more than 2 hours later to have, finish the conversation, come to a resolution or a compromise. That should be the goal of every disagreement. Either you're coming to a resolution or you're coming to a compromise. Because you don't always have the answer. You don't always have the resolution to the problem.
That's right.
So at least have enough respect for one another to come back to the conversation and compromise. Let's take a little bit of what you have and a little bit what you have, bring it together into something that'll work for both of you. So that's definitely. So I got a comment. Well, it's really a question. Remind everyone about how long you guys have been married.
So Ms. Joyce, Walker Joyce, we've been married years.
No.
I'm sorry.
We've been in each other's
We've been together
lives.
for 33 years. We've been married for 24 years. My husband is better with the dates than I am. But we're high school sweethearts. We've been together since I was in the 10th grade and he was in the 12th grade, Miss Walker Joyce.
That's like her and her husband.
Okay. We're a rare breed.
Yeah, y'all are. You really are.
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So what are your final words to the audience?
Work on your communications. Know each other's love language. What else, babe?
If you can't agree on a situation, agree to disagree. Never go to bed mad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, always trying to resolve the issue. Before you lay your head down and say your prayers that night. So
Yes, spend time. Spend plenty of time with each other. Love on each other. Gosh, it's so much I can say. Try to be with positive married couples, other couples. Try not to hang out with single people. That's not.
People out your business.
Keep people out your business. Stop telling your business. Stop telling your business. Stop telling other people how good your husband is in bed. Don't talk too much.
Who is okay?
Don't talk too much. Keep it to yourself, because guess what? You might want to try it out.
Yeah. Don't y'all be out here putting that bedroom business out in the streets now. Come on.
Don't do that. Look, and everybody that's smiling your face is not happy for you. That is something my mom told me a long time ago. But they're not. They're not. That's why it's very important to keep people out your business. If you're having an argument with a significant other, don't go run and tell your friend. Because guess what? Some of them like it. Some of them like it. They like the fact that they feel like you're not getting along. And you have people praying against your marriage. You do. So keep God first. Keep God first. It's very important. We can't leave him out. Keep God first. If it's sin, you need to share with your husband or that needs to be done. Share it with them. They're not mind readers. Hey, baby, look, I like when you do this. I like when you do that, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I don't like that. So you have to tell them. Like I tell my husband, he'll tell me. So it's very important to do that.
Like this Father's Day, I mean, don't get me a gold watch. Just give me a good back scratch for about 30 minutes.
Listen,
I love getting my back scratched.
Yeah, Miss Ashley, I love a good back scratch, but I don't like scratch backs.
Okay,
I'll do it. But I'm not gonna do it for a long period of time.
I'll scratch her back for a long time. Then when she do, she'll. I go get the back scratch.
Yeah, he does. I'm gonna do better when it comes to that. I'm gonna do longer scratches. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's golden.
That's what I'm gonna do. But it's very important.
It's golden.
Yes, it's very important to express feel with your significant other. That way you are able to move forward.
Absolutely.
We make each other laugh, and I still look at her, and I still look at her the same way I looked at her the first day I met her. You know what I'm saying? That hasn't went anywhere.
Yeah. Still give me butterflies.
Yeah.
You still give me butterflies. We still on our honeymoon after all these years.
Okay.
We know each other.
That's good. That's awesome. So I wanted to highlight this comment. This is from one of my aunts. She said, I just want to say congratulations to the love and commitment that you've both had for all these years. And may God bless you to continue and share your love for many years and let it shine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Walker.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you. And the other comment I put up here was from Ida. And she was saying that you guys are like her and her husband.
Yes, high school sweethearts. Go, Miss Ida.
I think they actually met in junior high. I could be wrong.
Okay. Wow.
That's a blessing. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for being open with us and transparent and sharing your story with us. As you can see, it's blessed the audience. And I thank you guys for doing a redo.
Thank you for having us again.
Thank you.
Yes.
I felt like it was almost last minute, but I'm glad we were able to pull it together.
Yeah, I'm just mad about the live. I was able to do the live.
I know. Like I said, I wish I could have saw it so I could see your screen so I could tell you how to do it.
Yeah.
While right before we close, let me go ahead and share my screen so that they can see the couples shirt that you guys were talking about. So here it is, y'all.
Real
Real
love.
love. Right
Mhm.
there. His and her. Couple apparel and more. Y'all gonna have to go ahead and get you some.
Yes.
I'm gonna what is your website?
So our website is not really updated. We have so much material. We haven't added everything. But if you guys are
Okay.
on Facebook, it's under TEE space more MOORE.
You can still go to the website. It's still some nice. I mean, it's still stuff up there. The website is go tell them what his hers heysis.com. That's HIS HERS HEYSIS.com.
All right, I put it in the chat for you guys. Go check them out. Check out their gear, and let's the couples, let's support each other.
Yeah.
So if you would like to be where the Moores are, my special guest on the Love Experience show, all you have to do is DM me or email me, Ashley at is Ashley J, and let me know that you would like to be a guest on the show, and I will book you. And I am so super proud to say this, and I'm not even bragging, but this is exciting to me. You won't be booked till October. Okay. I just want you to know that this I'm sold out till
Great.
October, the second week.
That's good.
So listen, y'all could still come on the show, okay? And don't forget to purchase your tickets for the One Experience. It's happening June 24th and 25th. You got to be there and get blessed, because I was just working on my talk today. My notes for my segment is going to be fire. Okay, so y'all come on, get your tickets, spread it to all the women that you know so that they can take part also. You don't have to be married. You can be married or you could be single. It doesn't matter. Come on to the conference. Okay. All right. There's only one thing left to say, and that is, what is your love experience? I will chat with you guys next Thursday with a whole new guest, and make sure you're here and bring some people with you. Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.